Most new YouTubers think that all they have to do to get views on their video is to make their video, upload their video to YouTube, and then sit back and watch the views come in. Well, I hate to break it to you, but sometimes that's just not how it works. In order to best set up your YouTube videos for success, to get a lot of views as soon as you post them, you need to have a promotion strategy. So that's why in today's video, I am going to be sharing 7 promotion strategies that you can use in order to get more views on your YouTube videos. So if you want to know what these 7 juicy strategies are, then keep on watching. One thing that new and small YouTubers don't know about the YouTube algorithm is that there is actually 2 really crucial times that YouTube looks at as soon as your video goes live. These are the first 2 hours when your video goes live and the first 24 to 48 hours. YouTube looks at both of these times and looks at the views that you're getting during these times to determine whether it should continue to promote your video more. So during the first 2 hours, your video might get put in people's browse pages, on their home pages, just as a way for YouTube to test to see,
how are people responding to this video?
And then after that first 2 hours, if your video hasn't performed well, it hasn't gotten a lot of clicks or a lot of views, you will see that your video will suddenly not get as many views and won't be appearing in those pages. And then the next part is the first 24 to 48 hours. YouTube looks at all of the views, all of the engagement that your video is getting during this time, and then if it has passed the test, it will continue to promote your video. So that is why you want to have a good promotion strategy for your video, because you don't just want to rely on YouTube to promote your videos and for people to find your videos when they're on YouTube, but instead you want to take control of that and put your video out there at a variety of places so that way people could come and watch your video, and then it will help you in the algorithm. So without further ado, let's jump into these 7 strategies. This very first strategy to promote your YouTube videos is probably the most underutilized, but one of the most effective ways to get views on your videos right now. And that is posting your video to LinkedIn. LinkedIn currently has over 650 million users, with over 260 million of those active every single month. The problem is, or the opportunity for you, is that only 1% of LinkedIn users are actually actively posting on the LinkedIn platform. And recently, LinkedIn is trying to make the shift from being a job networking site to more of a content site, a site where you go to get information. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to get views and eyes on your YouTube videos, because LinkedIn is looking for content. It wants its users to be posting, to be sharing valuable, relevant information. So for you, when you have a video, you should absolutely be posting it to LinkedIn, because that is just an untapped opportunity. And currently the LinkedIn algorithm is being very favorable to people who are constantly posting on the site. Think of LinkedIn as the Facebook of 2012. Facebook in 2012 was all the rage. People were getting tons of views to their posts and their YouTube videos, but then the algorithm changed. So Facebook, maybe not so much anymore, but LinkedIn, that's where it's at. For me, whenever I posted my videos to LinkedIn, I've actually gotten a ton of views coming from LinkedIn, a lot of engagement, and I've even had people reach out regarding jobs where they have paid me to make YouTube videos for them. So it has been incredibly, incredibly successful and worth my time to post videos to LinkedIn. All right, the next place to promote your YouTube videos is Instagram. Instagram is one of the hottest social media platforms right now, and there are a lot of different ways that you can post to Instagram. Instagram is constantly evolving and adding ways that you can engage on the platform. There are Instagram posts, there are Instagram stories, there's IGTV, and now there's Instagram Reels. So whichever of these you want to use to promote your YouTube video, you absolutely should. A very simple and easy way to promote your YouTube videos on Instagram is just to hop on your stories. Just let people know, hey, I have a new video, here's why it's important, here's what you're gonna learn, check it out right here. If you have the swipe up feature, boom, they can swipe up and watch it right there. If not, just direct them to your link in bio. You can also create a little teaser clip from your video. Basically, you take a 15 to 30 second segment from your video and you post it to your story or even IGTV or your post. So that way people can get a taste of what the video is about, and if they want more, they can check out the YouTube video. The next way to promote your YouTube video so that way you get more views as soon as you post them is Twitter. This is very simple and easy to do. You just need to have the link to your video, a little blurb about your video, and either a little teaser trailer, which you may have already created for Instagram, or just use your thumbnail, boom, post the tweet, and off you go. Even if you don't have a lot of followers on Twitter, it is still good to get this out there. You'll definitely want to use some keywords about your video in this tweet, or maybe some hashtags that are relevant. And even though you may not have a lot of followers on Twitter, it is still another opportunity to put that out there in case someone finds it. Now, if you do have a lot of Twitter followers, absolutely you should be posting it, because people who are on Twitter absolutely love Twitter, and so if they see your video, they'll click it and they'll watch it. Even if you have just a few followers on Twitter, it will be worth it, because those people on Twitter may not follow you on Instagram, they may not follow you on Facebook or LinkedIn. So you want to give all of the people who follow you on all of your different social media channels opportunities to know that, hey, you have a new YouTube video and they should check it out. The next way to promote your YouTube videos is Facebook. This is very similar to Twitter, and for a lot of these things, you don't necessarily have to recreate the wheel. You don't necessarily have to have an entirely new post for Twitter and for Facebook and for LinkedIn. You can more or less create the same copy and then paste it to each one of these things, and maybe modify it for Twitter since it has a shorter amount of space, and then include a link to your video, a thumbnail to get attention, or a little teaser clip, and then off you go. So Facebook, we talked about, Facebook isn't the same as it used to be. However, there are still a lot of people on Facebook, and it's still an important place to go to promote your videos. So again, there's a variety of places that you can do this. You can do this on your personal Facebook page, on your business Facebook page, or if you have a Facebook group, you can definitely post it in there. Facebook groups are actually one of the most popular and thriving places on Facebook right now. So if you have a Facebook group, you absolutely should use that as an opportunity to promote your new video. In the Facebook app and on desktop, there is a little section specifically for groups. So Facebook wants you to use groups, and they want you to easily access the content in your groups. So if you have a group, absolutely post it to your Facebook group, because you will get more engagement, more eyeballs, more views than if you were just to post it to your Facebook page, which more or less are kind of dead nowadays compared to how they used to be 10 years ago. So definitely do not rule out Facebook when it comes to promoting your YouTube videos, because it's just another opportunity to get in front of a different audience, so that way they can see your video. And they really will make a difference, even if a small percentage of those people end up coming and watching your video. Now, at this point in the video, if you've tried promoting your YouTube video to any of these platforms that I'm talking about, or I will talk about, let me know in the comments below, because I want to know which one of these have worked best for you. All right, my next way to promote your videos is to use Pinterest. Now, some people either love Pinterest or they don't use Pinterest at all, and they write off Pinterest because they think it's just there for baking tips or party planning or craft ideas, and a lot of Pinterest fails. But that is not the case. Pinterest is actually a very powerful search engine, and people use it for a lot of things outside of craft and baking. It is actually a very popular tool for a variety of things. You can find small business tips on there, you can find social media tips. Whatever your business and your channel is about, most likely there is a ton of content on Pinterest about that. So you should definitely take advantage of that and post your video to Pinterest. You can just take your thumbnail and post a link and boom, off you go. But if you want to optimize it even more, the best pins on Pinterest are vertical pins. So you might want to take your thumbnail and convert it into an image that is vertical, that takes up more space. So that way it takes up more real estate in the search results for Pinterest, and post your video there. Super simple, very easy, but Pinterest is a very powerful way to promote your videos. All right, the next way to promote your YouTube videos is to use your email newsletter. This is probably one of my favorite ways to promote my YouTube videos, because I have full control of everything that happens here. So let me explain. With some of these other social media platforms, you're kind of fighting against the algorithm to get your content seen. It's not necessarily all the time that as soon as you post, boom, people are going to see your post right away. Sometimes the algorithm plays tricks with you and it won't show up in people's feeds for a few hours later or whatnot. But with email, they don't play those games. Your email goes directly into people's inboxes. They can see it, they can click it, and they can watch your video. Once I started consistently promoting my videos via email, I really saw a significant amount of traffic of people coming and watching those videos. Now with email, it can be a little bit more work. Yes, you can just use your personal email and just email all your friends and family and off you go. And a lot of people do that at the beginning. But as you grow, you may need to invest in an email marketing provider, and then you're gonna have to craft a subject line and some body text and then a bunch of links. But don't let this discourage you. Just start small. It might be as simple as, hey, I have a new YouTube video, check it out, here's the link. And then as you get more sophisticated, you can do more fun, fancy things with your emails, but don't sleep on emails. All right, my next tip for promoting your YouTube videos is if you have 1,000 subscribers, is to use your YouTube community tab. So what the community tab is, it's basically a place where you can interact with your YouTube community. You can write messages, you can post photos, and so when you post your videos, yes, you're hoping that your subscribers will see it. But what I found with the YouTube algorithm is not necessarily all of my subscribers know about my video right away. For some reason, in my subscriptions tab, even if I know someone has just posted a video, I click on my subscription tab and I'm looking for it and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and it doesn't show up. I don't know why YouTube does that. YouTube does as YouTube does, but another way to get around this is to promote in your community tab, because YouTube wants to keep people on YouTube, and so when they see that people are on YouTube and they're having conversations with their favorite creators, they're going to promote those posts on their home pages. And so, yes, I'm hoping that my subscribers will get a notification that my video is live, but just in case not, I will post a little snippet to my community tab letting people know as well. So I just have a little blurb, I have a GIF or my thumbnail, and then a link. Boom, super easy. And I actually get a lot of engagement on these posts. So as soon as you hit 1,000 subscribers, take advantage of that community tab. So one thing that's really important to note with all of these promotional strategies is that you want to schedule all of these things in advance so that as soon as your video drops and goes live, these messages go out. This will maximize the amount of people who are watching during those first crucial 2 hours, so that way you can get more views. Yes, you can post your video and then manually go post to Twitter, post to Facebook, post to LinkedIn, post on your community tab, send an email, yada, yada, yada. But you'll find even though you may copy and paste the same message to those different platforms, it just takes time. And it may take you anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes to do all of those things. And that's 10 to 30 minutes that you kind of wasted because those followers didn't have the opportunity to watch during the first 30 minutes. So that's why I love to schedule all of these things out before my video goes live. So really my video goes live, and like I said at the beginning, then you can sit back and watch the views come in. So if you liked all of these tips and you want to know even more, you want to know exactly the ins and outs, the nitty-gritty of how do you do each one of these things, then you will definitely want to sign up for the waitlist for my new YouTube course, which I will be releasing soon. This course is designed for entrepreneurs and content creators who not only want to start and build a YouTube channel, but create videos that get views. So I share my whole methodology A to Z in this course, and I am so excited to launch it to you guys. So be sure to sign up at morganstradling.com/waitlist. And of course, the link is in the bio. And in the meantime, check out this video right here. That's all that I have for today, and I'll see you next time. Woo! Well, I hate to break it to you. Well,